Huge march in Paris, the rest of France, and the rest of the world as well. This is, of course, to commemorate the 17 people who were victims of the terrorist attacks in Paris, including 12 people killed at Charlie Hebdo, 4 killed in a hostage situation, and another police person shot by that same Amadi Kubali. Now, I love the show of solidarity that people in France showed there and all across the world. So in Paris, they have estimated that there was 1.2 to 1.6 million people marching. And that is amazing, obviously holding up a lot of French flags. Part of the reason for holding up the French flag is not just patriotism, but it's to say that we are all united as Frenchmen, no matter where we're from, religion, race, or otherwise. And then a lot of people holding up pens, and then you saw a giant pen there with the words "Not Afraid" on there. And of course, the pen is to represent the cartoonists who were killed, and freedom of speech and freedom of expression. And I think that is why this has really struck a chord with a lot of people. It's not just the number of people killed, 17 overall. It is the idea that was attacked. And that's why so many people have responded. Now, we also had world leaders there, over 40 world leaders. And I want to show you one of those pictures. We had British Prime Minister David Cameron was there, and then Angela Merkel, the leader of Germany, obviously. But in this picture, you see not only Merkel there, but also Prime Minister Netanyahu from Israel and Mahmoud Abbas from the Palestinian territories. Now, there was some controversy as to whether Netanyahu and Abbas were going to go, and in the last minute, for fairly political reasons, they wound up going. But I'm really glad they did. I really like that picture. I think it's a good picture to send to the rest of the world of people united against this kind of attacks, no matter where they're from. So I think that was terrific. Now, there was also actually pictures from all across the world in people marching in solidarity. So we had Dresden, Germany, significant number of people marching there, and then you had Tokyo, Japan. That's wonderful to see. Look, this is a horrible tragedy, but the response has been great all across the world. Washington, D.C. there, obviously, and then you had New York, and of course, New York and D.C. also attacked in different circumstances, and then Marseille in France. Also huge march there. 3.7 million people across France overall, all the way down to Paraguay, South Africa, and then back to New York as well. So it's great. And we also had the French leaders with some moving words. François Hollande, the president, of course, of France, say, "Today, Paris is the capital of the world." Now, look, you don't want these type of tragedies. You don't want your city to be the capital of the world. Of course, during 9/11, we were the center of the world, and then we had the rest of the world, mourn with us. It's not a situation you want to be in, but at least you get to see all those people saying, we're going to stand up against this, and we're not going to be afraid, and we're going to be united together. And finally, the French Prime Minister also said, "We are all Charlie, we are all police, we are all Jews of France," because of course the people killed in the kosher bakery were Jewish. And then it's not just in France that this is happening. There was an arson attack against a German newspaper, Hamburger Morgenpost, that had also reproduced the Mohammed cartoons that Charlie Hebdo had originally put up. And not only that, Charlie Hebdo itself is putting out an issue on Wednesday, and in that issue, they will have new cartoons of Mohammed. So coming right back at him, saying, you will not intimidate us, you will not stop us from doing what we do. And I can't imagine a bigger act of courage after 12 people killed in their offices for that reason, and they do it again. And so as I look at this, I think this is what the world is supposed to be about, as we have people from every race, every religion, every nationality getting together saying, these are the principles we will stand up for, and here we are standing up. I love it. I am also Charlie.